The second learning objective in section 6.2 is to determine if a particular observation is above or below average by using the residual. A county real estate appraiser wants to develop a statistical model to predict the appraised value of houses in a section of the county called East Meadow. One of the many variables thought to be an important predictor of appraised value is the number of rooms in the house. Consequently, the appraiser decided to fit the simple linear regression model y hat equals beta naught plus beta 1x, where y equals the appraised value of the house in thousands of dollars, and x equals the number of rooms. Using data collected for a sample of n equals 74 houses in East Meadow, the following regression equation was obtained. Y hat equals 74.80 plus 22.75x. Compute the residual for a house with 7 rooms that appraised at $200,000. So the residual is computed using the equation y minus y hat. Y is the actual response variable value, and y hat is the predicted response variable value. So our appraised value is the actual y, and so this 200,000, that's the actual y value. We need to compute y hat, which is the predicted value. So we're going to use the regression equation, 74.80 plus 22.75, and now we'll plug in the given value for x. The number of rooms in the house is the x value. So we need to compute this. We can do this in GeoGebra. Let me move the screen over. And let's enter 74.80 plus 22.75 times 7, and that gives us 234.05. So to compute our residual, we will calculate the actual y, 200, minus the predicted y, 234.05. And now I'll move this back over to the other side so we can see what we'll calculate now. When we do the subtraction, we'll get the residual, which is negative 34.05. Part 2 of this question says, was this house above or below average? If a residual is positive, then the actual data value is above average. That means the actual y is higher than the predicted y. Y hat gives us the predicted value for the response variable. In other words, the mean y at a given value of x. If the residual is negative, that means that it is below average, meaning that the actual y was smaller than the predicted y, which is how you would get a negative value for the residual. That's what happened here. We got negative 34.05, which means that for this house, its residual tells us that it was below average.